Welcome back. Today I'm here with Tracy Gift, recreational rehab therapist at Piedmont Macon Medical Center. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Absolutely.
All right, so why should people set a New Year's resolution in the first place?
All right, well, a resolution is simply a goal. So if people think of it as a goal, I think it makes it more reasonable. Everybody likes to think of that New Year's resolution. But when it becomes overwhelming, you can think about it as a goal, and then it feels more attainable. So a goal helps us get things done. A goal also reaches the part of our brain. We are the only living beings that have the capacity to set goals and to meet goals, and that's a good part. We have executive functioning, and so that is good for our brain. Goals mean clarity. That gives us meaning, it gives us purpose, and when we have purpose, that sets that part of us that makes us happy. So that's another reason to set goals. Goals give us they give us progress, and when we have progress, that makes us feel good, and they keep us connected with other people. And so those are all good reasons to set a goal.
Yes, for sure.
Yes.
So my next question is, how do we go about making sure that we're successful with these goals?
Well, we want to use the acronym SMART. Okay, so when you use the acronym SMART, it helps us stay on task. So S stands for specific. We want to be specific with our goals. Instead of saying, let's just get healthy, let's say, let's walk 30 minutes 3 times a week. We want to keep it small. Mm-hmm. We want to keep it measurable. We want to be able to track it. We want to make it achievable, something that's attainable. On the R, we want it relevant to your life, to our lives, something that is meaningful to us. And then the T stands for time. We want to make sure we have time set so that we can make a 3-month goal or a 6-month goal, set it by a certain month, however we want to do, so that it makes us feel that we can reach it.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Oh, yes, for sure. Okay, so my next question about roadblocks. I feel like with these goals, these resolutions that we have, we always get stuck, some of us a little bit early on. So how do we get over these roadblocks?
Well, as long as we have some type of a routine, that helps. So you want to set a routine. You want to write down your goals so that you can track them.
Yes.
So you want to write it down. You want to create a routine. You want to track it and record it if you can. Have a partner, and starting small. That is how we can keep them attainable. And when we are able to do those type of goals where we are focused on them, then just keeping them tracked makes a big difference.
Yes. And you know what, this year 2025 I made a vision board for the first time.
Yes.
I think ever, and it worked.
I know. Vision boards are awesome.
Yes.
If a person has never made a vision board, you should try. Tell us how you did your vision board.
Well, so, I got out the paper. I did it with my family, my kids. So we all had different things that we wanted for the year. Just wrote down different things I wanted to set, like you said, goals. And I did that. I just went, different categories. So like in finance and in career and in family. Yes. So I found it to be really beneficial. So writing down those goals, I think it makes a big difference.
It does. We did that with our stroke support group, and it was very effective. And a lot of goals that people will set are usually around health. But they can be health, they can be financial, they can be relationships. Your goals can be whatever is meaningful to you, and that's what you need to do. You need to find your why. And when you find your why, then you will feel more tuned in to your goal, and it will feel good to you, and that's what's important. Right. So if a person who wants to pick up their grandchild every day, they just can't physically pick up their grandchild, well, if they'll just do squats from their chair, stand up, sit down 10 times a day, and then do wall push-ups 10 times every day, then they're more able to pick that child up and hold their grandchild. And that is a goal that's relevant to that person.
Right.
And then this year, I work for Piedmont Macon Rehab, and we are always wanting to educate people to prevent stroke and heart. And the risk for stroke and heart is high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and high sugars. And those are some things that we're always talking about with patients, is eating right, exercising, doing those things, and start small and build from that, and it just helps you feel good. And when you feel good, you're less likely to be sick. And if you're less likely to be sick, you stay healthier, and that makes you happier, able to do the things you want with other people.
Okay, so lastly, what is your message to people about New Year's resolutions?
Well, once again, find your why. Find a person to do it with. connect with people who set goals, and that helps you a whole lot. Also, just staying healthy. And when we stay healthy, we stay happy. And when we're happy, then we can enjoy everything we want to do. And that makes a huge difference in our day-to-day life.
Okay. Thank you so much
Thank you.
for joining me this morning. So for more information, you can go to our website at 41nbc.com.